Hello dear friends. Today discussion about the topic in subject is Hindu Succession Act 1956, 17th June 1956. Hindu Succession Act. Succession mean we can order our sequence. We have one sequence mean afterwards forefather, our grandfather, our fathers, they're also there. And the Succession Act have two main things there. One testamentary transfer, one non-testamentary transfer. Testamentary transfer mean will or will also, for example, one will. Or non-testamentary mean is a instated mean. The non-testamentary mean we have deceased the grandfather, forefathers. We can old age family members. We can name old age family members. Name have one name. One belongs to one property. That property, agriculture or house or plat or open plat or non-agriculture or agriculture, any assets in immobile assets. We can what about immobile assets? That all assets we can belongs to transfer to after deceased. After deceased we can transfer of the properties in Hindu Succession Act 1956. The Hindu Succession Act 1956 clearly can mandatory one provision there, that is by birth Hindu, that Hindu legitimate child or illegitimate child we clearly described in act from the Hindu Succession Act also there. And Hindu Succession Act obligation and liability also there. Obligations and liability there. The obligation and liabilities, for example, legitimate or illegitimate child. Which child we can, how can percentage we can given, which child we have obligation there, which child liability also there. In Hindu Marriage Act have rights to have important of the position in some important of the position in somebody else. We can understand too easily some grandfather property there. The grandfather we can move the property, name change can the title or registration or change the names or property names. Everything also coming from the 1956 Hindu Succession Act. Hindu Succession Act, any properties we coming from the legal heirs, coming from the legal heirs. Then after the rights also shifted from transfer to in legal heirs to in we can live which person there, our son, grandson, granddaughter, daughter, everything, every one, daughter also eligible and son also eligible. And we have two type of the transfer there, one registered transfers and one succession transfers, and will with transfer, gift with transfer. There are also more types of the transfers also there in the Succession Act. The Succession Act, Succession Act also we can implementation of the throughout of India only. The only in the Succession Act we have only the Hindus also eligible from the Succession Act. In the Succession Act we can transfer the properties or movable properties, immobile properties there, but we have mostly immobile property also. Like we can transfer the more times we can transfer the properties, have more we can more money we can take the from the more money have got it in the immobile property only. The movable property some little bit amount only there. That way reason we have everybody, we can immobile properties also there. Okay, thank you so much.